Hey guys, happy Friday. I just almost spilled my drink on myself and my stomach is making weird noises, so I'm ready to begin stream. How are you guys? How's everyone doing? Happy Friday. Hello, Zypha with the first. Wait, I can do this from memory. I saw everyone who popped in. Hello, Zypha with the first. Hello, Sonar, Turtley, Dotbot, Kishu. Hi, Alex. How you guys doing? How's everyone's Friday? Oh dear, great start. See, usual start for me. Alright, hold on, I gotta go live on TikTok. My face looks so square today. I mean, it always looks square, but it looks particularly square today. Feeling real spongy with it. SpongeBob. Reshiram? Oh yeah, Reshiram is hitting Summoner's Rift here at some point. I don't really care. I mean, Reshiram is cool enough, but he ain't top 5. Frode. You're a Gen 5 fan? Fair enough. I got no issues with Gen 5. You grew up on Gen 5? Hold on, I gotta do the math here. First game, did you get into Pokemon a bit late, Thoughtbot? You're a Scraggy fan, don't we know it? Hi, Azuri. How you doing? Happy Friday. I know you're in your early 20s. I started gaming at a younger age than you did, I think. Or at least Pokemon. I mean, I can double check the math. Friday, it's Saturday. You know what? I'm done greeting my European viewers, because that's all you guys ever say as if I don't know that. When did Gen 5 come out in the US? 2011. You're in your early 20s. Okay, I was correct. So, I think you're trying to rage bait me here. All I'm saying is that you got into Pokemon later than I did, and I think later than a lot of people did in terms of your age when you started Pokemon. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying I'm not wrong about that. My hoodie feels like it's sitting weird. Give a Luna a treat. I can't, but she just had her treat. I'm so sorry. I will refund your points. I just gave her a treat like 2 hours ago. She will puke it up. I do apologize. I moved her lunchtime to be around 3 p.m., so it's kind of the problem. Not everyone starts with Pokemon? No, and I never said he did, but he said his first Pokemon game was Gen 5, and so I said he started Pokemon at an older age than I did, and at an older age than I think a lot of people did. That's all. How do you refund points? Only myself and mods can do it. It's a button. It's a button on Twitch. You go into your redemptions queue, Gappa. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. There are probably plenty of franchises that I got into very late. A good example is Undertale. It took me a very, very long time to finally get around to playing it. It's a great game, don't get me wrong, but I just didn't take great interest in it. Can you show me later? Yeah. Who remembers Bakugan? Yes. I do. Actually, if Kishu's here, he could just refund you now, because I'll probably forget. Bakugan went so hard. You know what I really liked? Yokai Watch, and I know that's so lame, but Yokai Watch was actually really good. I used to play the Yokai Watch Wibble Wobble app, and it was so freaking good. and then they discontinued it, and I was heartbroken, man. You played Bakugan on the Wii, that's crazy. Yeah, Yokai Watch is good. You never liked any of those anime? I think we're mostly talking the games. You used to have a crush on one of the characters? Oh, which one? I feel like I did too, but I'm not sure if I'm remembering correctly. Let me look up Bakugan. Bakugan. Oh, maybe not. I don't think it was Bakugan. Wait, which one did you like, Solar? Here, I have the... Oh. Oh my... Wait, why do we just have me as one of the characters in Hatsune Miku? Shun? Alright, hold on. Oh, yeah, that's Dollar Store Sasuke Uchiha. Holy moly. There was a serious Beyblade group. I was just gonna bring up Beyblade, dude. You need bed, work in the morning. Okay, Zuri, sleep well, sleep well. I was always tech decking. Alright, who's on free week? Pokemon Unite, free week. Who's on free week? Chandelure, Greninja, Hoopa, Mamoswine. Okay, that's a bust. I already own Chandelure. The long hair pref started early. Yeah, here's the thing, right? When it came to my childhood crushes, I guess not much has changed for me either. Beyblade, huh? I was always mostly just into Pokemon as a kid, if we're talking those types of games and anime. Your childhood came up during the time your parents got convinced that Pokemon was bad? Yes. I know a lot of people fell into that. I was a huge Pokemon fan, and I remember there were kids at school that said they weren't allowed to watch or consume Pokemon media. And I kind of felt bad. I get it, but I mean, not to get, listen, I'm not trying to get, political or too serious, but just, I feel like you're giving it a lot of power that way, right? If you really do believe that it's so bad and so terrible, you're giving it a lot of power, aren't you? You know? It's one thing to not like something and not agree with it, a cartoon, that's perfectly fine. I can understand where people are coming from, right? But you're giving it a lot of power. You know? Hi Ramen, how have you been? Did you know Rainbow Fish is a banned book? Is it too gay? Everyone remembers Rainbow Fish. I see Rainbow Fish everywhere still. Pretty iconic. Something about how it promotes taking his pieces and giving it away. Oh, my poor guy, the Rainbow Fish. Yo, is nobody joining me? What is Rainbow Fish? It's a children's book, Zypho, and it has a very iconic art style and character, I guess, the main fish. So we all kind of remember it. How dare you be charitable? Okay, but I guess the problem is he's being charitable with body parts? I don't remember the plot. Was he giving his scales away? Ban charity? You're right, Sonar. You know what? I agree. I almost spilled again. Yeah, don't donate to us cancer patients, it's banned. Yo, should I put the banned rainbow fish in the pond? What are we thinking? Did you guys fish up the new fish yet? It's been about a week. I'm starting to get a little bit disappointed. That's some serious contraband. Yo, I didn't even fix my hair up before the stream. I went for it. I spent too long before stream yapping. I wasn't ready and, you know, here I am. I spent all day today studying. I'm on a very long chapter, so it kind of feels like I didn't make progress, but I did. I cleaned the bathroom as well, so got that going for me. And we're balling, I guess. The elusive fish dislikes the yelling. Probably. Some imaginary fish gives their scales away and some adult thought it was organ harvesting. Fair enough. Yeah, banned books are definitely an interesting topic. There's a lot of books on there that I don't agree with. I understand sort of the logic on paper for banning them, but I don't really agree with it in practice. Hi Pikachu, it's exclamation point join game over on YouTube to join. As much as I would like to talk about banned books, I don't want to get too into it because I know it can accidentally or unintentionally look or sound political or too serious, so I'm not... So unfortunately I don't really want to, but I'll get you in this game, Pikachu, since the queue didn't pop. I appreciate you joining the queue. I think... Hello, did it put you in the queue? No, it didn't. Pikachu, go ahead and join. You're fine. I think the bot's just being problematic. Just go ahead and join. I did disable that on the bot. I made it so you don't have to be a YouTube subscriber anymore because, you know, people didn't want to subscribe, which is fine. But I disabled it, so I don't know what the problem is. Alright, that, let me just confirm that's you, Pikachu, right? Sorry if it's too much. Luckily into a field. Oh, well, thank God. That's good it went to a field at least, that's terrifying. Man, why is the bot still doing this? Hate it here. Hi Suri, how's it going? Alright, we're good to go. Where are the Mikus at? They're in Bakugan, Kishu. Yo, I watched Toy Story 5. It was so good. It was so good, and I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I will say this. There's a kid at the very end, the last 2 minutes before the credits, that looks identical to me, and I hate it. It's got the same hairstyle, the glasses. Oh geez, it's really good though. I highly recommend it. It's very different than 4. Very, very different, and 4 was so good as well. I really enjoyed 4. 5 was really good in a different way. You want to see Toy Story 5? I highly recommend it, Turtley. It's a bit of a tearjerker, I will admit. It actually gets surprisingly sad, and it gets surprisingly sad surrounding a character that I never gave a crap about before 5. And they made this character very likable in my opinion. I think they did a fantastic job, because typically I can't be swayed. If I don't like a character, I typically never like them. But I think this movie made them very likable. They were all pretty good. Yeah, I really enjoyed 4 though. I really enjoyed 4, and I really enjoyed 5. I would absolutely see it again, because my mom wants to see it, and I kind of feel bad that I just... because we kind of decided to go on a whim, so it's not that I didn't invite my mom, it's more just, you know, we went on a whim. But I would absolutely see it again, to see it with her. Now, the main thing, though, that I imagine people might take issue with, this is just my guess, but, man, it's another case of none of my premates wanting to lane with me. It's such a meme at this point, but... Another thing, though, or the one thing I could see people complaining about, is the fact that, admittedly, a lot of the old characters don't get much screen time or any lines. And I don't care for that, but it's really a very minor complaint in the grand scheme of things, so... And the messages had links that didn't work. Dude, Zypho, I'm dealing with that too. So my school's financial aid office, I had to contact them, right? And so I go on their website, and I think I try to use the messaging service or whatever, and that doesn't work, and I think, okay. So then it says schedule a Zoom appointment or an in-person appointment or whatever it was, I don't know. So I click that, and it brings me to a calendar, and it says there's no available times, and it... But you can tell that they just put no times, like they haven't updated it. I think I did finally reach them through some different email. But dude, why is the financial aid office being so hard to contact? Because that's how you take my money. The money I don't have, in fact. Don't you want to take the money I don't have? You need a plague doctor outfit? Don't we all? You heard if you click the home screen and close the game for 10 minutes, you won't get punished in Unite? But a match is 10 minutes, you mean after you load into a match? Or are you just making the joke that you're doing this before getting into a game? They're too drippy for their time, gonna pull up to the Ren Fair. Oh, let's go, dude. I haven't been to the Ren Fair in a few years. I was thinking about going last year and then I never did. They have a lot of people that make their own meat and stuff. That's sick. That's really cool. Yeah, Ren Fair is awesome. You won't find better vibes than at a Renaissance fair. And that government messages don't contain links, and they did in fact, contain links. That's crazy. That's crazy. So pretty much the rest of my days until September 1st are just going to consist of me studying and stressing about when they're gonna fix my school schedule. And also low-key probably stressing about transportation, but you know, it's one of those things where I just have to do it, it just has to get done, I got no choice. I sometimes have to remind myself that I used to be a functional human being before I got sick, and so in theory it should be possible for me to be a functioning human being again. But it's hard because it's been years, you know? I find that for me, once I get into the rhythm of things, everything ends up being fine, but the first few days are scary, right? I haven't been back to school in a long time, I've never been to this campus, I've never driven through this area, and I'm predominantly scared about the parking. If I didn't have to worry about the parking, to be honest, I wouldn't really be stressed about anything. Basically, I'm going to have to do street parking in a pretty bad city, and I'm kinda stressed about it. I don't know, I'm really stressed. I think I should probably take a test run through, you know, go before my classes and all of that. It's also, let me tell you, navigating a new campus is so scary because some campuses are laid out in a way that absolutely makes sense. And there's maps available and things like that, but I've been to campuses that I am completely baffled by. I went to a total of 3 colleges, 3 universities, and this will be my 4th. 2 of them I had no trouble navigating, but one of them I just didn't get the hang of. Check it on Google Maps, exactly, yeah. It's a little bit confusing too, because I'm gonna mostly be in the science building, so I was pretty, you know, I'm pretty happy about that. Why am I waiting here for 40 seconds? That's kind of a long time. I'll mostly be in the science building, right, so it's not gonna be that big of a deal, but sometimes I have to go to the med school, or like it's more the nursing part of this school, the med school's at the other campus, oh god. And, oh god, it exploded like pinatas. It's the, okay, so it's the nursing part of this current school, And I think that's an entirely separate building. Well, I know it's an entirely separate building. I'm not sure how far away it is. I don't want to have to drive between buildings. Or shuttle or anything for that matter. It was blamed on the microphone doing after sound, of course. I don't know. I guess I'll take a drive there, yada yada. Gotta just do it. I don't know, it's really stressful. I think it's a lot of, I shouldn't say it's a lot of little things, because I do think it's big things as well, right? Going to college is big, going to a new college, finances, all of that. But it's sort of a lot of different things that culminate into stress, collectively. Whereas individually, they probably wouldn't. And even just things like having to so drastically change my sleep schedule. It's very stressful because I've been on this sleep schedule for quite some time now, and my body doesn't easily adjust to a change in routine because my routines are the way that they are because they work for me. So to change it is changing what works for me in a sense. So... Hello Guermel, here's the information on how to join. It's right here on your screen, right above the game screen. Right, we do have an ad coming up. Alright Alex, go ahead and join. Hi Pikachu, so like it says up at the top of the screen, ranked is during the week, casuals are on weekends, and I consider Friday part of the weekend. I consider Friday night part of the weekend. Itachi, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Icarus, you have 2 Leons for me? Dang. I would really like to get one more before Spark, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't know, I'm so stressed, man. I think I'm primarily, so when it comes to coursework, I am primarily stressed about labs because I really can't stand working with other people. Because they're all incompetent. They're not actually incompetent, let me be clear, they choose to be incompetent, that's the difference. They have the ability to be competent, they have the ability to do their work, they're not stupid. But they choose not to do their work, and that's been the college experience for me. Anytime there's ever been group work, I've just had to do all the work, either that or get an F with them, you know? You finally got the card you wanted? Ooh, for $10 instead of 45. Let's go. We love a bargain. You sparked relief. Nice, Kishu, nice. I mean, keep going if you want. The odds are, you know, pretty decent. The odds of getting a specific unit, like I said on these banners with all the shareds, is low. But abolish group projects, I agree. I'm really scared for labs. And of course I understand I might get lucky and there might be other dedicated students there. I'm not saying every single student chooses not to do their work. It's not the case, but I think the vast majority of them do. Especially with the, shall I say, resources available to us. To put it very kindly. You like my Cynthia costume? Heck yeah. So, I don't know, the labs are what's freaking me out. And the tests. But namely the labs. I just don't want to have to do social interaction. I'm so tired of it, and that's why I'm going into the part of the field I'm going into, because it's completely solo. And I don't really care if that's considered a character flaw on my part. I really don't. I don't care. You know, at the end of the day, that's always how it's going to be. It's human nature, right? So, for example, let's say I were taking a class on, I don't know, what's something I'm not interested in. Reading Pokemon Unite patch notes, right? I'm not going to be as passionate about that or do my work in that class as much as, you know, other people might. Group projects are mistreatment of non-social people. Yeah, that's a good point too. And here's the thing, right? I understand I gotta be social, yada yada, and I don't even mind that if the other people just do their work. Crazy class. I need to take that class, to be fair. I really need to take that class, to be fair. I never read the patch notes. I will skim the literature at times. Hi Cyber, what game are you upset? Oh, look. You made me die to a jungle camp, Cyber. Yeah, how long have you been gaming, buddy? Is it another 8-hour gaming session? Because that might be the reason. How do you deal with new ideas you feel like are better than the current story? I have a lot of different docs for that reason. So if you're talking same character, same setting, I would probably try to find a way to incorporate it either, you know, maybe in the past or in the future or just at a different point in the present. But if it's, you know, different character setting, you know, different enough, I unfortunately do a separate doc. Soak in some Icares. Just needs to interact more to get more social. That's how it works. No. Here's the thing. I think almost everyone, to a degree, enjoys spending time with certain other people, right? I think there's people for every person, right? There are people that I enjoy spending a bit of time with here and there. I think that's the case for, you know, most people. Everyone has different limits, really. It's not even necessarily that I don't want to hang out with people. I just don't have time. I'll be honest. And maybe it's that I don't want to as well, I don't know. What I'm saying is, if I had all the time in the world and a friend asked to hang out, I'd say yes. More for them, but also as long as it wasn't taking away from my working time, sure. No, completely different. I have multiple things I'm writing. Always. It's a sickness, man. I have all of the unfinished docs. I have not been able to write lately. I think my brain juices are all squeezed out. I have so many good ideas and so many things I want to write, and I just can't. My attention span is shot. Time for English breakfast? You eat English breakfast in your country? I mean, nothing wrong with that, I'm just really surprised. Used to do that too, but you can't pause the current story, you have deadlines. You have deadlines? Sonar, are you writing professionally? I don't know what that last word is, and I don't want to say it out loud because it sounds like something I shouldn't say out loud. Sonar, you're not English, but you're closer to that area than I am. Can you tell me what that last word... I'm gonna ban Dotbot. That's it. He's officially gone too far. Nuggets? Okay. Okay, Sonar. Again, you're physically closer to England. Do they have chicken nuggets in a full English breakfast? You didn't say it was authentic. Okay, then at that point you could just call it your country's breakfast. If it doesn't have to be accurate at all, you could call it, you know, Chinese takeout. Which is arguably closer because at a lot of Chinese places they do serve chicken nuggets for, you know, the picky children. So it's probably actually closer to American Chinese takeout. Which is delicious, but... the beans and sausages are English? Yeah, that I get. Not here, they don't. Well, again, you said the rules don't matter. That's why I said it's for the... well, what I meant to say was it's for the picky American kids. Bruh, my hair's not curly. Dotbot's lost his mind and his eyeballs. Does someone want to help Dotbot find his sense of vision? His ability to see things? Then parents should do a better job. Listen, I'm not commenting on that one. I don't know, man. We are in the baseball business around here. Did I see your 3 KO? I think so. Can we go back to telling me I look like Peter Parker instead? And not specify which actor we're talking about so I can believe it's Tom Holland when I know it's not Tom Holland? Thank you. Feed the Delulu a little bit. You look like Peter Parker instead, thank you. Thank you. Tobey Maguire better, yeah, but he's not more attractive. Okay, here's the messed up thing. Once you guys started telling me I look like Peter Parker, I asked my IRL friends and family and people which Peter Parker I look like, and I will have you know, it was a perfect 50-50 split between Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire, which I think is crazy. I know the correct answer is Tobey Maguire. I am aware. I am painfully aware. But let me ride the high of 50% saying Tom Holland. Please. I need it. I need it after Dotbot's abuse. Hi Copy, how are you? Hi Eagle, thank you, I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. Oh, the third Peter Parker, what's his name again? I don't look like the third Peter Parker. I know, I don't remember who it is either, but I don't look like him, to be fair. I mean, I can see it, thanks. Thank you. Feed the delusion. Luna's so cute right now, look, she just has her one leg down. Toby, hi Nikki. Oh wow, Cyber, spoilers. By the way, I do need to see the new Spider-Man at some point. I wait until it's old news so that the theaters are empty. I'm a Google, thanks homie. I can't be bothered. Ooh, that person's outfit's really cute. The thing though that is kind of freaky is the fact that I've known what Tobey Maguire looked like for a very long time, right? You know, since I was a kid or whatever, and I never saw it until someone pointed it out to me, and now it's freaky, you know? Andrew Garfield, yes, correct. American companies tend to associate meat products from the animal with their packaging. Are you trying to say that beef doesn't have little pictures of cartoon cows on it or something? I'm not sure I understand the implications, Leifo. I don't eat cows or pigs, but from what I see in the store, it's just it's on a white container with a, you know, a plastic wrap kind of thing on it, and there's no pictures or anything, it just says the name of it and the nutrition value and ingredients and all that stuff. But yeah. I can say anytime we buy chicken breast or chicken thighs or anything, it does not have pictures of chickens on it. Hi Melly, I also enjoy Unite. Who do you play on Unite? So you think that means you heard correctly? Oh, in other places do they always have pictures of the animals on the packaging? To me, I don't really see the necessity of it. I mean, people know, well, except, okay, if I go down this line of logic here, I'm going to incriminate myself. Because I was going to say, I think the general public knows, oh, beef is cows, pork is pigs, but we have had multiple instances on this channel where I have been completely shook because I had no idea that, you know, a certain type of meat came from, you know, a certain type of animal. Yeah, they do that a lot though, but the actors are typically, in movies, are typically not the same age as the characters or even close. Sometimes they are, but I would say more often than not, they are not. Oh my god, I have to ban this annoying person, hold on. Alright, they're gone, jeez. Yeah, Daban, I'm just saying that most movies don't. Why is there a picture of the animal in a restaurant? Here's the thing, I don't think it matters. Like here you buy chicken breasts, the package shows a schematic. Oh, with the breast highlighted, okay. That makes sense, it shows the part of the animal. I could understand that. Here, I don't believe they have it, however, I only buy chicken, really, so, which, you know, in theory would also have it, but if I were to guess, the only products that would have that would probably be beef, is my guess. Here on milk cartons it says the cow's and farmer's name. The cow too, that's really cute. Otherwise we wouldn't get Tobey Maguire the goat. Heck yes, Cyber. I like that opinion. I think chocolate milk comes from a different cow, but come on, you gotta have some whimsy. Come on. You gotta have some whimsy. You don't know about cute. Well, right, it depends on how they treat the animals, of course. But I guess I would hazard to guess that they treat the animals well if they're putting the names on the package, but that is obviously not confirmed, right? Well, bad, okay. I don't know how conditions are in, you know, your country or anything, so I'm not just gonna assume the worst. I know that there's a lot of local farms here, at least, that, you know, are known to treat the animals very well, so, you know, I cannot speak to to all farms. I think for me personally, when it comes to the topic, although I don't really think it's a topic because I don't really hear people talking about it, but the idea of an actor being the wrong age when, you know, playing a character. For me, I would say just pick the best actor. I don't really care what they look like too much. I mean, right, it would be ideal if they looked the same age and had the exact same, you know, physical appearance and all of that, but if I had to choose between someone that looked the part and someone who played the part, I'd go for someone who played the part, you know? That's just me personally. I am no movie critic by any stretch. You know, I watch movies, I enjoy them, that's about it. The standards in Europe are way higher. That's what I thought too, Zypho. That's why, you know, yeah. That's what I have been told as well. But again, I obviously don't know, and I'm sure that within countries it varies dramatically. I'm sure there are some farms that treat their animals wonderfully. I'm sure there are some farms that unfortunately do not. I am, you know, I'm a big animal lover myself, so it's hard to think about. I mean, you know better than me, Sonar. I am by no means trying to make an assumption. The quality depends on welfare, so if a farmer would treat the animals badly, they'd be sabotaging themselves. Absolutely, I have, you know, heard that as well. And it just makes sense, right? Even if you don't know a lot about animals, that makes sense that that would be true. But I think a lot of people, unfortunately, maybe don't care about that. They just think about the bottom dollar and all that. The more immediate dollar, I should say. So, I'm sure mistreatment happens, even if it's not logical. Barely any would physically hurt them. Yeah, I don't think we're talking about that, though. You know, I think it's more, you know, mistreatment as a whole, yada yada, right? I don't want to obviously get too specific just because, you know. And you know, there's lots of good ways to stand up for what you believe in and do your research and things like that. You know, you're not trapped. Just anyone in general, right? You can choose to, you know, not eat certain products. You could choose to support, you know, certain local farms. You could choose to donate, things like this. So, you know, you got options to do what you believe in, right? And of course, I'm not trying to get political. I'm just trying to speak generally. It's completely up to the individual, you know. Just don't do research on Facebook. Well, yeah, that's the truth. don't do research on really any social media. I mean, I will say, of course, Reddit can be good, right? There are parts of social media that can be good and can be really informative, but your best bet is always not social media. Reading is hard, yeah. Reading is time consuming. What's reading? Surrogate herds. Beef cattle who raise calves taken from okay, in Poland. Your mom used to say she read it on Facebook with untrue stuff. Yeah, it's particularly bad these days. I'm sure you guys, know why. I'm not gonna get into that, but yeah, Facebook has been all but abandoned by, the younger people. They say it's pretty much just old people now, and I can kind of see why. So it's not like the babies aren't fed. That's good. People used to say that about Wikipedia. Listen, when I say do your research, I mean through reliable sources and all that. Give me the bibliography. Cite your sources. We do have an ad break coming up in 1 minute, guys, so I do appreciate you sitting through it. You know that stuff against mosquitoes? What do you mean, sonar? Are we talking bug spray or are we talking people that are anti-mosquitoes? Because same. Same. I think this is the first day my mosquito bite is finally not itching. I think my finger has finally recovered. And it's been probably a week. You don't have an active live stream on TikTok. Okay. The spray and lotions you can use on your skin to repel them? Yes. I should use them more often. We have a good, natural one or whatever that I really need to start using. Well, most animals don't have that. Oh, right. No, that's... Listen, I'm not gonna comment on that, Zypho, because I don't know anything about that, but that's a very interesting, point. A customer came to you yesterday saying she read it was dangerous, but she wanted to use it anyway. I just love that so far. Asked her where she got the info and she wouldn't tell me no matter what. Oh no. Here's the thing, it's silly to say that, quote, it's dangerous, because there's plenty of different brands and formulations for it, so unless she's talking about one consistent active ingredient across all bug sprays, that's silly. They have very natural ones like citronella, right? I don't really know what citronella is, but I think it's natural and all that. I mean, did you direct her towards something more natural? Then maybe that would make her feel more comfortable? She's so real though for saying that she heard it was dangerous and still wants to use it anyway. Why do I respect that? Time to lurk and game more. Aw, have fun, Cyber. If you get frustrated, change games. It's not worth it. Dude, did I get banned on TikTok again? See, that's why they got Tobey Maguire to play a 16-year-old, because he looks like a 16-year-old. See, we've confirmed it, because I probably got banned on TikTok again for being a kid. And you buy from them, yeah, fair, I understand what you're saying. He researches ingredients all the time, yeah. We would have to take it off the shelves. No, I get that, Sonar, I do. But, you know, I also understand, I don't really buy into it personally, but I understand people's skepticism just because, you know, the world is crazy now, and I know that, you know, there's a lot of crazy rhetoric that goes around online. You know. That's why I'm saying, guys, do what you can to educate yourselves. You know, just try to always stay informed on the things that matter to you. And as much as you need to, right? As much as you want to. There's nothing wrong with being very involved. There's nothing wrong with not being involved at all. It depends on your situation. It's not so black and white. And this is coming from someone who's a somewhat black and white thinker. I don't think I am that bad, but I think I can be. In some ways, for sure. You just have to take care of yourselves. That's what's really important. Of course, you know, your kids, you know, whatever, whoever matters to you, right? But above all, you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta take care of your mental. You gotta live your life the way that works for you, genuinely. Even if it's unconventional. I do very strongly believe in that because, you know, I wouldn't be here if not for that, you know? Nikki, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I really appreciate you. How did Spire go today? By the way, did you guys play today? I'm sorry if you did, I couldn't, join. I will start joining the call again. I've just been very, I've been really busy. Oh, you're still playing? How's the run going? You've been swamped. No, I know. I just, Listen, Zypho managed to ease a lot of my worry with one sentence several streams ago, where he had mentioned that, in his opinion, bio is quite logical in a lot of ways, because, you know, I've taken bio courses, I just don't remember much from them, because my memory is shot. But, you know, the whole joke about bio, at least from what I've heard, is that it's all memorization. And in my experience, everyone has said it's all memorization, and that's why I like bio out of all of the sciences. That is what everyone has told me. Doesn't mean it's true, that's just what people have told me. So that scared me a lot. Hi, Okarun? Okarun on TikTok? How you doing? I'm sorry if the live stream went down. TikTok is being real smelly right now, so I do apologize. I am streaming on Twitch and YouTube. If you guys would be more interested in going over there just because those streams are stable. I don't know what the problem is with TikTok, but I do apologize. And I appreciate you guys sticking with me. We got 3 of us and Kishu. 3 and Kishu. So is Copy there too? Is Copy carrying you guys? Yes. Ooh, let's go. I'm missing a treat. You know, back to what I was saying earlier, it's kind of funny coming from me, right? And that's why I'm so passionate about this, about, you know, doing what makes you happy and what gets you through the day, through the month, through the year, through work, through school, through emotional damage. Because I used to, growing up, I've told you guys this, I was a very black and white thinker in some ways, and I thought, wow, you know, I was also very morally driven, and I still am. And so I would think, you know, why would a person spend money on something like, you know, their physical appearance? I just couldn't wrap my mind around it. And I just couldn't understand it. And then I slowly started to understand that these are things that people do because it makes them happy and it makes them feel good, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it's not that I ever thought that there was anything wrong with that, I just couldn't understand why someone would do that. Because I'm like, don't, you know, shouldn't you put that in, you know, investing or in groceries or, I don't know, something else? And now I pretty much feel the exact opposite, where I'm like, you need to treat yourself however that looks. If it looks like, you know, getting your hair dyed or buying a coffee, that's amazing, and I love that, and that's so much better than so many alternatives. The alternatives being you being unhappy or unwell or resorting to harmful things. You know? Your cat is shedding so much, you used to have white sheets and they're now black. It's funny that you say that, Sonar, because my mom was cleaning today. We were both cleaning, but she was cleaning the living room. And she has this giant thing of hair. And she goes, "This is all your daughter's fur." Don't I know it. So funnily enough, before I got a loon, and for the first part of having her, I had black bedding. I had black sheets and pillowcases and stuff like that. I had to change them pretty quick, as you can imagine. Pretty quick. Donate money by saying it got orphaned. Oh. They're like social workers. Oh, okay. They would stop being a hunter at that point and their license would be revoked. Okay. I see. Chicken fried ice cream? Didn't they have ice cream that looked like fried chicken and it was just vanilla ice cream with, you know, cookie or breading or something on the outside? I've seen them before, they look like drumsticks. But saying buy a hunter is a stretch. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I think with really anything, and again, not trying to get political or anything, I'm just speaking in general, it's always good to have a healthy level of skepticism, right? And it's hard to keep it at a healthy level. I think situationally, I lack skepticism. Situationally, I have too much skepticism, maybe. It really depends on what we're talking, right? And I think the best way to counteract not enough skepticism or too much skepticism is to do your research, and of course, doing your research through reliable sources. Knowledge, right, is power, as cheesy as that is, but it is the solution to that problem. And I do completely empathize and understand how hard it is to discern what is real and what isn't right now. I get it. I think at one point or another we've all fallen for some form of misinformation. That's just natural. It's happened to every single person, regardless of how intelligent you are, etc. Just do your best. You know, just do your best. Oh, she feels good. I brushed her a bunch today. I brush her every single day. I typically brush her twice a day. She's so sweet. Yeah, sorry about not giving her a treat. I will start moving her treat time up so that I can give her treats on stream. I kind of forgot about that problem. I've been giving them to her around 3 p.m. and so it's not enough time between treats. I will start pushing it up more towards noon. But because she wouldn't tell me where she read that, yeah, no, I fully believe that that's pretty incriminating. Yeah. Maybe she didn't read it. Maybe she heard it on a sus podcast. Since the population has grown, fair enough. Yeah, I imagine that that issue comes into debate a lot as animal populations grow, right? Again, not my area of expertise, so I can't speak on that. I do my best to sort of share whatever wisdom I may have in a way that's specific without being too specific, without being political, without being anything like that, because that's not what it is at the end of the day. You know, I'm just trying to give, and again, I shouldn't say again because I haven't mentioned this stream, but I think it's kind of, I hesitate to say that I'm giving advice or sharing wisdom because I feel those two words are very, it makes it sound like my opinions are absolute or correct. It's more me sharing my perspective and perhaps my experience. Have you heard about those squishy dumpling toys? Yes, ma'am. Yes, I have. It was a lethal bear attack. Oh no, that's so sad. It's so sad for the person that got harmed, and it's so sad for the repercussions, right, for the animals. Bears here are rare, okay. The dumpling toys are so popular, yeah, and it's kind of sad because the whole idea is that the kids or adults only want the chasers, and so then the rest kind of go to waste. And that's what I'm hearing, is kind of it's the whole contributing to the landfill thing. That's the argument I see people presenting. Throw them in the trash, all of them. Yeah, blind boxes went really crazy these past couple years, you know? Really crazy. That's the other thing too, whenever I talk about current events, and by current events I don't mean, you know, political, because I don't really get into that, but even just something like the dumplings, right? There is kind of a moral argument surrounding them, right? And when I bring these things up on stream, I try to do it in a way that's simply educational, or using it, you know, as an indirect point, right? Make kind of an indirect point about it, because I'm not looking to pass judgment or to speak politically or anything like that. It's more just about discussing something, you know? I think the Polish bear population is around 200, wow. They're made of, okay. I mean, I could see that. Poland is around the corner. The bears are coming for you, Sonar. Watch out, those 200 bears. You make them at home with pork. Yeah, those are the good dumplings. Yo, Sonar, are you afraid of bears? Now I'm starting to wonder if that's a Dutch thing, because my mother is really afraid of bears too. She's gonna spawn into chat and let us all know she's afraid of bears and ticks. What's your favorite flavor of dumpling? You know, I think I like chicken dumplings and vegetable dumplings, but that's all I eat. You gotta realize I don't eat pork, so... A bear could end you with one strike. Yeah, but a lot of things could, right? Kimchi dumplings? Okay, yes, another good answer. Good answer. I think chicken dumplings, between chicken and vegetable, I think chicken has the higher potential to be the most delicious. However, I think the quality is more varied than vegetable dumplings. I think vegetable dumplings are always quite good. I think chicken dumplings can either be exceptionally good or, you know, average. But then why are they friend-shaped? Exactly. It's a very complex issue. Like sharks. Sharks could end me, but I like sharks. I just love what's bad for me. Chicken can soak in some great flavor, absolutely, and it can have fantastic texture. Who came up with the teddy bear? Pooh Bear. Alright guys, which character in Winnie the Pooh do you relate to? They all represent a mental illness, so we're really just exposing ourselves here. I have not seen Winnie the Pooh in a very, very long time. If I had to guess, I would probably be Rabbit, but I don't really remember too much about him. The rabbit? Okay, fair enough. You're a Tigger fan? Oh, Tigger's fantastic. Oh my god, we all should aspire to be like Tigger. You were about to say Eeyore for you, Kishu? Tigger radiates you energy. Tigger's awesome, yeah. You can't not love Tigger the same way I say you can't not love Nikki. So, that checks out. You've always liked him in the fact that the whole gang, yeah, even if he's a sad little goober, I know, everyone loves Eeyore, right? I hope my mom spawns in for this conversation because she loves Winnie the Pooh. Alright, I'm gonna fight Crawdad. You know, I've not seen a lot of Crawdad gamers lately. Currently has 33,000. Oh wow. Your aunt got chased by a bull moose when she was young. Oh, that's crazy. I imagine they can be pretty fast, right? Y'all have meese? Y'all have 33,000 meese? The meese are coming for you, Sonar. You're banned from hunting? Okay. What? I wonder what the reason is for that. Did you see the movie where Eeyore was happy? No, but I gotta. What is going on over there? Didn't see any bears or moose. Winnie the Pooh's Christmas movie? That sounds really cute, Turtley. Where can I watch that? For New Year's they swap personalities. Ooh, can you tell who does everyone swap with? So does Eeyore swap with Tigger, are you saying? Did you see the boars? We have to take another trip to Poland. Okay, Tigger and Piglet. Okay. I could see that. Pooh and Eeyore, that's cute. So Rabbit and Roo, right? Is the kangaroo called Roo? Or are there other characters I'm forgetting? If you could be a fruit, what fruit would you be? It's a good question. What fruit? Maybe a strawberry? I like strawberries. I don't think I'm sweet though, but I also don't think I'm sour. What's a kind of mild fruit? I hate coconut, so don't say coconut. You'd be at stinky fruit, a durian. You a smelly gamer. Rabbit was angry at them, so he so they swapped for his sake. Oh, Rabbit didn't swap. You'd be a star fruit, as I'm a star. Here's the thing, it's cute coming from someone else about you, right? That would be a cute thing for a copy to say about you, but when you say it about yourself, I think the cute effect is lost. People like durian. It's an acquired taste, yes. People love durian. But I don't think I don't think people are put off by your smell. Maybe I'm an acquired taste. I don't think I'm a durian though. I'm pretty hygienic. I don't smell. Hello? Can I get some help? With Crawdad? No, the Crawfather. You wanna be a lemon? Okay, I could see that. The European Bison Reintroduction Program? Ooh. You don't smell either. Listen, I believe you, Sonar. You do not look like an unhygienic person. One second, guys. Sorry, I had to DM my friend. Be good, be good. Sorry, I should be getting top lane. Alright, GG. Sorry, I was a bit distracted at the end there. But we're good. Friendly Poland has over 3,000 bison. We destroyed one of their goals. I think we did more than that. Oh wow, it's Cynthia. Yeah, I've been queuing with the real Cynthia for a while now. She's not really using Cynthia's Pokemon though. I think this is an imposter. The entire world had 50? Wow. That's crazy. You like gummy sharks? I love gummy sharks. Gummy cola. I like gummy candies. And the double cherries. Yes, yes, yes. I like gummy candies in general. Because I'm not a fan of chocolates. When it comes to candies, that kind of limits my options. I mean, I'll have, you know, chocolate every once in a while, but I'm just not really a fan of it. But only the original, yes, fair enough. You're not a chocolate person, yeah. The thing about chocolate is it makes my mouth feel really gross after eating it. Do you know what I mean? So I'm a person that actually, I brush my teeth more than twice a day. I typically brush them 3 to 4 times a day. I usually brush them after every meal because I don't like the taste of food in my mouth when I'm not eating. It's gross. I don't like my breath to smell like food. I don't like to taste food when I'm not eating food. So I used to chew a lot of gum. I do still chew gum. I used to chew gum a lot. I've since cut back significantly. I used to chew gum probably like 6 times a day. But the problem is, because of my food allergies, I've had to switch to one specific gum brand, and it's good, but it's not as convenient. It doesn't come in packs, and it's just annoying, but yeah, when it comes to chocolate, it feels so gross in my mouth. I just feel like the taste is in my mouth. I feel like it's all over my teeth. I just don't like it. If I were to eat chocolate, I'd have to brush my teeth immediately after. Which I already typically do when I eat, but with chocolate it's worse, you know? That goes for bison, both American and European. Do not pet the fluffy cows, no matter how cute they are. Chocolate and milk is a great combo. Yes, I do like chocolate milk. Yeah, hot chocolate, fair enough, fair enough. You had a rental unite? Ooh. Oh, we're getting hit with Cynthia's Garchomp. Ooh-wee. You should make some with little marshmallows. Oh, I bet your son would love that. See, you're the fun mom, Turtley. Your friend bought you a set with Peeps? Wait, asking for a friend Turtley, can you DM me where your friend got that? Or where I might acquire that? I know a guy who is obsessed with Peeps and I get him everything Peep related. Just a TJ Maxx? Okay. I appreciate that because every Easter I get him every new Peep that comes out. So he would love that. I'm going to have to see if I can find that at TJ Maxx. I've never been to a TJ Maxx, I don't think, but I know we have one. A bison can't fly, but it can bring you on a trip through the air. I responded to that while we were in an ad. Oopsie. Maybe online? Okay. Like check Amazon or something. You'll send me a photo, thank you, I appreciate it. That would be a really, really good gift. You thought moose were just a Canadian thing? Yeah, I was going to ask Sonar, I was going to ask Slifer if those 50 Oh wait, no, he was talking about bisons. When we were talking about meese. Oh yeah, that was the 33,000 meese. Moose geese, but not moose meese. Nah, moose is meese in my heart. Who decided that? Yo, Sonar, you know the classic Vine where the girl goes, America, explain. Why is it Kansas and not Arkansas? Why is it Arkansas? I love her. I love her so much. She speaks the truth, man. America, explain. She's asking all the right questions, I know, and I love how perturbed she is by it, how upset she is by it. It's so valid, you know? The most valid crash out. Why are they all just running into me with 1 HP? I love these bots. All the way from Poland to the US with everything in between. Fair enough. There's meese everywhere, Sonar. Sonar, how do you feel about meese? You gotta say meese. You gotta have some whimsy about you, you know? Especially on the internet where everyone's so, actually, as if you don't actually know it's not meese. Siberia would be a nice place for meese. Or would that be too cold? Give the meese little sweaters. It is, people are just cowards, that's what I'm saying. They're afraid that people on the internet are gonna hit them with the actually, when really they're the clowns for thinking that we actually think it's meese. We know it's not meese, we just have some whimsy in our lives that they lack. Let's ignore the horrendous display of my Unite move. I mean, you're on a rental, you're new. It's okay. Actually, it's a tortoise high IQ, hee hee turtle. See, Turtley would like that one. Everything bigger than your cat you don't like, that's valid. So that includes people. Although, that doesn't include babies. Though I guess you didn't specify that everything the same size or smaller as your cat you do like. Some babies are bigger than cats, correct, but some are not. Okay, well, are you implying since at least one baby is bigger than a cat, you don't like all babies? Cause I'm down with that. I mean, unless you do like kids, so obviously I'm not a fan. Oh, way with babies, okay, fair. That's kind of where I figured you landed too, cause you're a sensible person. Oh, Gappa. Oh. Didn't told me what. Hi Scythian, have you been? It's nice to see you. Because a tortoise is still a turtle, and turtles are the broader term, right? It's like the idea of a rectangle and a square. When you were younger, you wanted to have 6 kids. Something was wrong with you back then. See, they say people, you know, change their minds, right? They're typically referring to the opposite direction. Oh, you don't want kids, you're gonna want them one day. Nah, it's the opposite. Ah, thanks, Scythian, I appreciate it. Ooh-wee, nice unite. Ah, I did walk too close. You got P-Head for Emma and Peppa. Oh, that's really good, Gappa. Oh, look at the baby. She's so cute. Lou needs a pea hat. I've never tried dressing her up before, but I have seen some outfits that I've been tempted to buy for her. The only reason I haven't is because I didn't like the material. It felt not soft enough. I want to get her something soft. I mean, I don't think the material was that bad, and I don't think it bothered her because she's a long hair. She's barely gonna feel the material, but I don't know, I just didn't like the material. Big dogs, bears, meese, you don't like those? That's fair. Birds are fun. Well, birds smaller than cats. They got some big birds, you know. Big bird. Alright, what Sesame Street character are we all? Imagine if you had a bird. Yeah, you can make it just say 6'7". And 6'7", yeah, so you get me.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Dude, I always summon Copy with the 6'7". Oh, Turtley, that's sick. That's so cute. I mean, I feel like I could just make that on my own, but that is cute. Hold on. I'm looking this up. Wait, why does it not come up for me? Is this off-brand? Is this being illegally sold? Because the first thing that comes up is the Peeps website, and it's just... it's a recipe. And it's just Peeps holiday marshmallow, any shape or flavor. Hot chocolate mix, pick your favorite. Whipped cream. Prep time is 5 minutes and it creates 1 serving. Recipe. You need practice on Garchomp Unite move. I know Zypho plays Garchomp. You need me, just summon me by saying 6'7". Okay, that's actually really useful. Next time Nikki acts up, I'll just yell 6'7" into the void. Turtles started as an aquatic animal and they went back to land, going extinct in the sea, and then they went back after a long time after, and that's where modern sea turtles came from. Ah, that's sick. Yeah, we're talking about turtles and you pull Turtley, that's crazy. Alright guys, it's about time for us to swap over. So... ooh, that's a good one. Get Cosmo. That's a good one. I haven't seen that one get pulled. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a quick 2-minute break, and then I will be right back. Let me just... dude, TikTok is... oh. Oh, TikTok is so annoying. Alright, I'll have to do this through OBS. Ishu, can you change my game? The baby? Oh yeah, sorry you guys aren't gonna get to see this. I'll be right back.
時
Okie dokie, I am back, though I suddenly can't remember if I used this overlay or the other overlay for this game, because I have not played this game in quite some time, so, I guess it doesn't really matter. Let me see if I actually wrote down the volume number for it. I think there's a high chance I did not. This one is fine. Thanks for your opinion, Gappa. I appreciate it. Let's see if I wrote it down. Nope. Yeah, no I didn't. Alright, you know what? I don't feel like switching games on TikTok, so I'm just gonna exit and stop streaming on TikTok. There's really good games coming out? Ooh, tell me about them. Kappa, have you seen the meme interpretations of a T-Rex with the same amount of feathers as a modern bird? No, but I imagine I would really like it. Black jacket. You know about Big Walk? Me when I take my Nintendogs out of the house? T-Rex should have had feathers, that's fine, as long as they roar like crazy on down. Wait, but they're bigger than your cat, I think. It's Friend Slap? I don't play a single Friend Slap game, dude. You know that. I'm not into Friend Slap. Hate that word? I mean, that's- I understand why you hate it, but I feel like it's accurate. Donde? It's a cute game about walking with friends and doing puzzles with signs and stuff. That actually sounds very cute, Kappa. That does sound interesting. I just don't socialize. So. Not good for me, is it? That's kind of loud, isn't it, guys? I'd say it's a little bit loud. Haha. Thank you for switching my game, Kishu. You are a homie. I'm sorry, video game is loud. Give me a second. They're the exception? Okay. They are the only exception? Alexa? You should check it out because you think it doesn't require a mic. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Same day Pay 2 comes out? Well, they're crazy for competing with that. A 2D Souls-like? Ooh. I think I've seen it. I think I've seen- Yo, which suits do I like again? I haven't played this game in a decade. High complexity, have a negative value when awakened and can break other cards. That's kinda cool. I liked one of these, I think. Spade shuffle, destructive cards. Yeah, it's not bad. Rearrange top cards, not bad. Can drain value of other cards. That sounds good too. Let's go like this and that. Sure. Duty Souls like, I'm intrigued. Yeah, I am too. Gappa, if you wouldn't mind sharing that in the Discord, I think a lot of people would be interested. Hi Toby, how are you? How's your Friday going, sir? Yeah, about having small repair shop and you learn about the story of the items and the people. You should put that in the Discord too. I like this Morgan's deck. She's very cool, so I think we'll go with that. I do like Morgan.
Another journey begins.
This guy,
Good feeling about this one.
I say this every time. I wish I had his voice. I feel like his voice suits my body. You'll send it to Discord, thanks Kappa. A piece of T-Rex skin was found and it had no feathers, but saying they didn't have them is kind of like finding a piece of human hand and saying, right, had 0. Yes, that is true. Sorry, I have to remember how to count. Okay, what do we think about this volume level? How's this volume level, guys? I'm gonna put it at a -11. Look, I'm writing it down. You guys are my witness. -11. Such a good streamer. Ooh-wee.
You've got this. I know you do.
Guys, I want to do voice training so my voice sounds less scuffed, but my voice was always not great, but it's more scuffed for medical reasons, so I don't really know if that could be fixed. Oh, Neve is kind of hard to fight. Welcome back, huh? I think we should go to Burn Card. Awaken is good. I kind of like the bottom path. What are we burning? Now, I remember I used to burn things in the middle. I don't really care for a lot of the middle numbers. Some of them are kind of awkward. I think 9, 8... 9 and 8 are good. I think once you start getting around the realm of 5, 6, 7, copy, I think it feels not good. We'll get rid of 6. Aluna's so cute. No, Gappa, I appreciate you keeping on top of games. You know, I know that you're looking to, you know, be a game designer, a game developer. I would highly recommend that you... Hold on, I need to read these. Wait, what's the wait? Okay, does it just become... Okay, exploit 1, discard the opposing... Okay, that's not bad. Raise 1, exploit 1. Swap with the opposing. Bolster 4. I forget what bolster is. Move X from the winner's pot to your bet. Okay. Drain card. I kind of like this. Discard their cards. Exhaust. 4 is such a weird number, but... It's my favorite number, but it's a weird number. So Gappa, what I was saying was, I think you actually keep up to date on game news very, very well. And it might not be a bad idea for you to make, you know, maybe shorts about these games and stuff, because that's how I find my game- Oh, wow. Fill your other slots with -1 of hearts. This is so sick. You actually thought about that, but you're not sure. Let me tell you, Gappa, I could even help you. It would be such low effort, and I think you would get a lot of followers off of it. I would certainly follow. I mean, I'd follow you just because you're my friend, but I would also enjoy that kind of content. It doesn't have to be shorts. If you're intimidated by videos, even just a blog or something, I know it sounds stupid, I know it sounds old-fashioned, but... You know about editing things for your mic? Okay, yeah, then don't do video, but I would do a different medium. This is not good.
It is done.
You think shorts and reels sound good? Yeah, no, I do think shorts or reels would be your best bet. But if you're not feeling comfortable with editing or your mic and stuff, I think that barrier to entry is going to make it so you don't do it. I'm not saying you're not capable or that you're not motivated. What I'm saying is I would start with something more accessible to you so that you just get the ball rolling, and then if you want to do something that's a little bit less accessible, say like, you know, videos, you do that later, right? It's kind of a mental block that people have. I'm not trying to ascribe this to you, it's just people in general have this. If the barrier to entry is very high, I know this might kind of be a bit of a esoteric topic, because I know English is not your first language, but basically, if the skill required to start a hobby or a career or something like that is high, the likelihood of you starting it is low, right? So you want the lower barrier to entry where it's easier. Oh, all I have to do is make a blog post. I can do that. That's doable. You're more likely to do it, right? And then you can make it more difficult. You could try a video with text on the screen, and then a video with mic, stuff like that. You get what I mean? Or maybe for the next fest. Yeah, people love that because people just want an easy way to learn about this stuff. I don't want to have to read an article about Steam games and like a whole thing about them. I'd rather see a short or, you know, a friend's blog post and stuff like that. Insight 1 is good. Hollow is good. I'm not a fan of 7s or 8s. Hollow, in my opinion, on an 8 is not that good. I might actually skip. It seems weird, but I think I want to keep my decks thinner. Swap is good, especially on a 7. Is it okay if I ask you? Yeah, of course, Scott, but the thing about helping people, I never mind helping over DMs, right? If you just need me to, you know, speak to you, text you, answer questions, that's perfectly fine. I'll always do that for you. The main issue comes in if people ask me to physically do things for them because I don't have a lot of time, as you know. So, as long as I'm not being asked, and I also don't have editing software anymore, so as long as I'm not being asked to, like, edit a video. Right?
She's so happy.
But yeah, of course, I'm always here to answer your questions, absolutely. You're stressing me out, Neve. Please, no trains. Ooh-wee. It's Cosmo. Camo. Ooh, so hold on. These Devours are very interesting. He plays with these Devours a lot. You play it on the card, the Devoured card's highest value is added to the card. So for example, if you were to play a 7 on this, it would go to 7 plus 4. But then it's also gains 7 and 0. This value gains value X as a multi-value. Cards with multiple values always use a value that brings you closest to the target. Ah, okay. So if you were to bust, it would take the lower. This card's effect activates when all Devour slots are filled. Okay, so these are the 2 Devour slots. So if you were to play a 7 on this, it would be, it would take your 7, add the 4, and that would be it. If you were to then play another card, it would add the gain 7 and 0. I see. I think I'm gonna swap. Let's try it. Hooey, that's brutal. Hold on. I guess we'll just put this here.
I think... Pass.
Yeah, no kidding. So by draining the card, we're going to take the value, but we can skip that, right? Skip, and then pass.
I don't really care if I lose.
He's just like me, for real, for real. See the picture with the Silent Hill and you don't get the joke, you can ask me, okay. Narwhals and belugas are actually dolphins, meanwhile river dolphins aren't true dolphins, because that makes sense, of course. Gotta have a little fun with it, right, Saifu? Hooey. I'll let him have this. Hi, Grandma. How are you?
I didn't touch your cards.
I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. So, we could... you know what? Let's do this. It seems lurkers don't get little mascots. Are you serious? Oh my god. I hate to hear that. I'm gonna have to be more active. Because you were lurking? Oh, I know, I get what you're saying with the stream avatars. I think I can change that. I think I can change that. Would you guys like me to change that so that lurkers get it as well? I think I can. Actually, you know what? Hold on, let me see if I can actually do that right now. In chat, I can. Here, we'll just try it out. See how you guys like it. Ooh, very cool. I think, did that get everyone? Yeah, it looks like it got everyone. We'll try it out for tonight. Just curious if you only get it for your stream. I will take a look. If you need help changing the setting, I can message it to you. It's actually just right in the stream avatar settings. It's actually on the first section. So I will show you how to fix that if you need help with that.
That's the highest one.
Let's see. I don't feel confident. We could just leave it. Alright, we'll pass. Ooh-wee.
Pass, I think.
I mean, at this point it doesn't really matter if we bust.
You can win next time.
$10 and $9 is not bad. I might just take the 19 and run.
Pass?
Yeah. Sugar gliders are beyond cute. They are. Sugar gliders are adorable. Drain opposing. We do have a 0, so I think we drain the 4. So convenient to have the multiple values on a drain card. It is so safe. I have to sleeve this. People have them as pets there. That is so cool. Ooh-wee. Good for him. Gotta give it to him.
Kind of fun.
Dude, he's wrecking me in the second half. You could never with your cats, fair enough. Makes sense. My boy's at a -1. Do I just play it safe? Because I can't sleeve if I mess up. 13 is really low though. He can play on this. I win as long as he doesn't play a Devour on this. Is this a Devour? Is that why it's green? They hunt anything that moves, including you. Should you send it to Discord? Yeah, send them all, Gappa. Or was it a joke? It was not a joke. Not to be confused with flying squirrels, which are rodents. Flying squirrels are also very cute. Do we think this is a Devour? Sugar gliders are marsupials. Well, they're both in the category cute. This guy, he's going to pull a Devour and wreck me. I'm too scared. I'm gonna pass. Oh, it's not a Devour. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Give me the blackjack and free my soul. Quite literally.
Did you like my cards?
Give me the
I want Mom to try
21.
them too. She's here. Somewhere. Maybe we can all
Your
play.
younger brother has one of those
Together?
prickly lizards. What kind of lizard? I love lizards. Do we get his deck? Or no? I don't think we get his deck yet.
You have to come back again. Promise.
The 5th game about organizing comes out, the ones we talked about. Ooh, that's sick. Raise 1, exploit 2 is pretty good. Discard the opposing. Exploit 1, okay. I like this. I'm gonna purchase this. The played card gains 2. Do they mean the played cards on top of the Whisper? Increases the amount of cards that can be awakened. That's kinda good. They must play a languish card. That's not bad. Gain an additional table slot's kinda good, but I have pretty high value cards. Ooh. Let's go for the finger. Kinda good with that. His name is Buddy. Variety or Solitude, and Solitude would just be diamonds. Shop, Awaken, Solitude. I think I wanna... These all have Awakens. Double up is good. I think we go the top path. Oh, I do want to burn though. I think we go bottom for the burn. This effect triggers when a card is played into the hollow slot. Okay, so this would give me a 10. That's actually pretty good. 10 is fantastic.
I've come too far to lose it all.
Decrease adjacent by 3. We are playing some low numbers here, buddy. Oof. I don't think I can win this. I might pass this one.
Your coin's gonna be mine.
It's a -6. Oh man, I think we put the queen. So now I don't know if this queen gets affected if she's on the hollow. I think she does. But we'll put her here. This would put me higher, but he can still play. I technically... So, here's the thing. If I recall correctly, so the person with the highest value would win. I think it has counted the unplayed value before. Which, I don't know if that's a bug or not, or if I'm misremembering, but I think it does count the oh, well, I have the played value anyway. So if he doesn't go higher, I win this. It's so risky. You know. He's less prickly than you remember. You posted a pic in the Discord. I will look.
Freedom.
Let me take a little peek. Oh, I love him. Oh, he's so good. He's a gecko, isn't he? Brain opposing, that put me to 9, and 9 with a multiple value. Pretty good. It's not bad. I'm gonna pass. Oh my, this guy's wrecking me. When they gulp, they create a suction force across their spikes that pulls water from across their body surface to their mouth. Dude. So cool. Decrease adjacent, it's fine. Oh my god, dude. Have mercy on me. Swap with opposing. I think I need insight. So this is 10. We want this. This is my deck, right? Yeah.
I have to make it through.
Horny devils are cute Australian lizards who are covered in spikes. They also have a fake second head at the back of their neck, so they also unlocked water bending. They sound adorable.
Lucky.
Bruh, I didn't get lucky. I'm fighting for my life against this guy. This darn -6 haunting me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. You're a gamer. Do I pull it up to an 8? Beating a 20 is gonna be hard, man. Okay.
Your coin's gonna be mine.
Guy is destroying me. I would insight, but it's not going to work.
All right.
Have mercy. Have mercy. This is one of the bad cards, isn't it? This is the -6. So I could, in theory, -6 and pull a queen.
Check.
This dude, I win.
It sets me back weeks.
Buddy, you were harder than the last boss, so give yourself some credit. That is a leopard gecko, if you're right. I love leopard geckos. Put 2 impulse cards on the top of their deck. Well, let me tell you, I could not stand those cards, so I think we might take that. Insight 3 on their— ooh, Insight 3 is really nice. Shuffle Betrayal, these 2 are good. Ooh, I think I'm gonna go for the impulse cards. I kinda like the Insight 3 though. Oof. Exploit 1's not bad. Discard their cards, also not bad. Bolster, raise, discard the opposing card. I don't like exhausting the 2, but... Put 1 shame card on the top of their deck at the start of each round. I'm on a roller coaster here. Okay, so it swaps negative and positive values. This would be good. Okay, so now it's a -3. It's a 0, in fact. It switches to 0. Although the -3 is good because I believe, in theory, if we boss, the -3 should still activate. We could give them the 7, but to be honest, I think I would like to keep it. 7 is decently high. I don't think they're gonna win this. There's a chance, but I don't think so. The -23 goes crazy. Getting the -21 here. Alright, that's it, because I exploited 2. And it looks well fed. That's so cute. 1 additional table slot effect. Insight X equal to your empty table slots. That's sick. I did want some insight. Hi, Nikki. How's your Spire run going now? Drain and discard each adjacent. Ooh. This is kind of good because it has a multiple value 0. Turtley, where's the head of the octopus? I think we should go for this. These are all just booster packs. Choose 1 from 4. I mean, we should just spend our money. Anonymous, thank you so much for the gift. Oh my god, Aloon's getting a new scratch throne. Oh my god. My baby's getting a new throne. You guys will have to help me pick out which one for her. I will show you the options on Amazon. It didn't work. You mean it didn't pop up? My apologies. It emote only chat? Wait, what? I enjoy the scratch on. Oh my god, thank you, Dotbot. Oh, it's active. What seems to be the problem, officer? Hold on. I could refresh it. That's weird. You redeemed emote only chat? Oh my god, and it didn't work? Brother, why is everything breaking? I got you, homie. I got you, homie. Oh my god, Kishu, help me. Nikki, thank you so much, It's toggled on! You know what? Subs might be able to bypass it. It is toggled on, but I think subs can bypass. Hold on, let me look it up. Twitch, can subs bypass emote only? No. It's toggled on. Here, wait, I'll show you guys in the Discord. I am so sorry, guys. I don't know why my setup is doing this. Okay, let me toggle it off and on myself. I can't toggle it off. Well. If it was emote only chat, I would not be able to fix it. If anyone says words, you're getting timed out. Kishu, are you able to toggle emote only mode? I'm so sorry, guys. Thank you so much for the bits, Nikki, and thank you so much, Dotbot, for the scratch throne. If you would like to pick out which throne she gets, you can. I'm so sorry, guys. I feel so bad. Emote only, okay, it looks like it's toggled. Perfect. Just toggle it off whenever you feel like it. Emote, oh my god, I think Cyber can bypass it because he's a VIP. That I think is legitimate. Chat. Okay. Drain is good. Alright. What do we burn in here? I think either the 5 or the 7. I think we actually have a pretty good deck. I think we burn the 7.
You can't keep running from me. What did I do to deserve such disrespect? You run from your past like it's poison. That bumbling loser was always bad for you. And of course there's me, who made you a home when no one else would. Everything anyone ever gave, burned to the ground. Are the cinders of your life still keeping you warm, I wonder?
We are in emote only mode because Nikki redeemed it and it didn't work automatically, so I had to have Kishu activate it. This guy goes crazy, this guy goes insane. He's so darn cool. The top 3 cards of your is this my deck? I mean, that seems pretty good. I mean, is it just a draw? It has to be a draw. Will it be forever? Yeah, it'll be until the end of time. We can make the -2 a -1. Wait, no, it fills all my slots. Yo, this guy has feathers coming out of his back, though.
Do you even know what to do with that?
Top bot, thank you so much for the bits. What are you guys doing? What are you That emote's crazy. Wait, I kinda like emote only chat. I might put you guys in timeout more often. You know what's messed up? On my stream deck, I have slow chat, sub chat, shield. I don't have emote only chat apparently. Yeah? Nay. Pick a lane, Turtley. Do we think this guy gets above a 17? The answer is yes. We know he gets above a 17. But I'm stubborn. I'm too stubborn. Yeah, well, can't argue with that.
Are we done here yet?
Let's start the show.
Nikki, thank you so much for the bits. Oh my god, guys. Thank you so much for the treasure train? What the heck is a treasure train? Is that for bits? I don't think I've ever had one of those before. Oh my god, thank you, goobers. I appreciate that. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Chat can't chat. I know, Cyber. That's Nikki's doing. Stop thank you for the bits. Oh my god, you guys. Copy. Thank you. What are you guys doing? Do you want to be let out of timeout? Is that what this is about? Oh my god, Copy, thank you so much for the bits. This guy's destroying me. We're jumping on the trampoline. Welcome back. I think I have to... God, this guy's wrecking me. Treasure Train is 35% off gift subs after level 2? What? Oh, like it gives you that? That's sick. Wait, there's face cards coming up, so we might want this too. It's too low. Man, I don't want to lose. I'm kind of just getting bad hands.
I understand. Through art, connection.
Nikki, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you so much. You're such a sweetheart. I see. 35% off 5 plus gifted subs. Is it very overstimulating? Because that's the point. Guys, he's destroying me. It's that easy. My queen comes through for me always.
Never met.
We pull a 7 and everything is fine.
Let's see if you can handle this.
I win this. My queen secures it.
Go to hell!
We got the celebratory scoot. Discard their cards. Yeah, I don't want him having this. Let's activate that. This is kind of tough. Because we're at a 12. If we were at an 11, I could demand a face card, but we're at a 12. This is a safe play. Interesting, it actually makes it 2. It puts on both the values, so that is good to know. I'm gonna call it here. There's no chance I'm getting closer. We just have to hope he... Oh man. Wait, reset my run? Oh my god. Cursed. I'm sorry, I'm focusing so hard. Nikki, thank you so much for the bits. Yeah, we will. Dang. My redeems are broke? Okay. So what you're saying is they're not showing up on the screen, right? Is that what you're telling me? I am really sorry, guys. I have no idea why that's happening. This has happened before with my redeems where they just don't work. Let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna look into this really quick. I'm wondering if I just need to refresh the browser source. Hold on. Hold on one sec, guys. Properties. I'm gonna refresh this and see if it works. Okay, that's the alerts. But why would they all be broken? Let's snooze the ads again. Emote wall. Is the emote wall working at least? Like the emotes that come down on the screen, is that working? Donation alerts. Let me, no, we haven't done donations, so that might be fine. The throne gift. Let's refresh. Okay, I didn't like that flash it just did. Emotes appear, okay. Guys, I'm really sorry. That breaks my heart. And it also makes me very sad, which I guess is breaking my heart, isn't it? Alright, let's go. I actually think I would have won that. I did like the clubs, so I think we'll roll with this again. Yeah, I'm sorry, Nikki and Copy and Thoughtbot. That's
interesting choice
really
of
dumb.
cards. I'd say clubs are just for you.
I would say that I will fix it, but the thing is that you can't test it offline. I can't... Hold on. Actually, wait, I kinda can. Hold on. I'm gonna do it right now. 1 second. You betrayed us, I know. Hold on, I can check.
Keep an open mind.
Send test alert.
And we'll find meaning together.
Yeah, it's showing up. Alright, let me try bits. Yeah, it should all... It's coming up. Can someone just redeem a channel points redeem? Like one that doesn't cost money. I'm talking like a hydrate or something, and we can see if that pops up. Yeah, it's showing up. The heck, man. I am very sorry. I wonder if refreshing it fixed it. Thank you, guys. This happens to me, I would say, once every few months, so I'm going to... Oh, Narnia is so good. I'm gonna start refreshing the cache more often. Nikki, my roommate is not home. Would you like me to head pat myself? I'm sorry, my roommate works until, like, 10 or 11 tonight. I'm so sorry, everything's so scuffed. Mother's working, I think. That's why she's not been in chat. Your mom got you a juice like the one you drink? Oh, how do you like it? You found them? Did you get the probiotic ones, Gappa, or the energy ones? Because some of them have caffeine and some of them just have probiotics. I do the probiotic ones personally, because I have to monitor my caffeine. Ooh, let's get this guy to obliterate someone. Him? Okay, he got obliterated. Kind of weird flavored? Yes. So these, I believe, it tastes like stevia, so it probably uses stevia. Yes, it uses stevia. Stevia is a sugar alternative that definitely is an acquired taste. You really have to get used to it. I have drank so much stevia. I drink so much stevia every day that I am very, very used to the taste, but it does definitely taste weird if you're not used to it. Sponsored by Gamersubs? Nah, that's okay.
Give the ferry
Just like beer? Probably. Roommate is never home? Yeah, he works night shifts a lot these days. He used to work morning shifts. Mod diff, so real. For Kishu carrying the room. I know, I feel so bad, Kishu. I really, really appreciate the helping hand Pokemon reference. Why is there no burn? Better? Who's this? Ooh. Ooh, why am I kinda interested? Ooh. Ooh. Oh. This is really good. This is really good. This is oh, they're all good. Hmm. I kinda like the 9. Double up or awaken. I do like the awaken. You think they're playing Minecraft? Wait, who? My roommate? My roommate plays... They're making potions and mending. Oh, the ads are happening, sorry guys. Dispose, discard opposing. Oh, Slay the Spire, gotcha. Gotcha. This is kinda good. Ooh. Ooh. They're so good. I kinda like this. I'm mining and crafting.
They're screaming.
Perhaps they're playing a bit of Minecraft on the side. I'm actually surprised he passed there.
That wasn't enough. Yes, yes, yes.
Hi, Loon.
Winning makes them happy.
The baby is awake. Hello, sweet pea. Give me an aesthetic. Udiger arrow. Hi. Good morning. Good morning, my princess. She's so EP. Yeah, I would say Fudiger Arrow. It's one of my favorite aesthetics. You found Fudiger Miku? Heck yeah. God, she's so cute. I must play blackjack like this. She's eating me alive.
Okay.
Oh. What can I do, Loon? Air fryers can be used as toys. I mean, hopefully they're at least unplugged. That's what I'm talking about. Watch this man pull a 21. Now, this guy's kind of cautious.
Something better.
Your cat would bite your nose. She does affectionately bite my nose sometimes, but she licks my nose like crazy. She would lick my- I was actually just telling my roommate this today. She would lick my nose for hours if I let her. I think I actually have to pass.
Now will you shut up for a
Hey.
minute?
Hi, Mom. The baby. Ooh, that's pretty good. We take the 19. Nah, we take the 19.
Useless.
You said Kapu was playing with her new toy, her air fryer? I think Copy is intelligent enough to not use her air fryer like a toy. Ooh, sail. Oh, I always forget I can awaken and burn here. Card gain +2, put an impulse on bottom. You're such an EP girl. Insight 3 on their deck is so good. How much money do I have, Valuna? I can't see. 4 in the pot. Let's burn a card. A woo, sweetie. I can't see. We're burning the 7. Ah. X to doubt. Oh, I got an achievement. Alright, where's the continue? There we go. Alright, do we solitude or variety? Probably variety. I don't see why you'd ever solitude over variety. Insight 3 is good. Betrayal on top is good. Exploit is also good. I think go for the Insight 3 and exhaust.
Are you? No, never mind. I'm trying to find someone. Where could he have wandered off to? Let's just play.
Okay, so it says better ignites the top 2 cards of your deck at the start of each round. Now that would mean that the values reverse. So because I have all positive values, it would make my top 2 negative. Which is pretty bad. Every single round, I'm gonna be pulling real low. Oh my god, I'm gonna be pulling... I'm gonna get a negative number here. Is that not what burn does? What am I thinking of? Oh hi, that's a different effect. Alright, well that's good, because I was gonna say it sounds a little bit overpowered.
Pass.
This is perfect. Dude, this music is sick.
Keep your hands above
This
the
reminds me of Tetris Effect Connected. And that's a different... That's a difficult music vibe to capture. That's a unique style.
How'd you pull that off?
I used Insight, in fact. Oh, she just lit my cards on fire. Yes, she would do that, wouldn't she? Dude, this music is sick. So this reminds me of Tetris Effect Connected and also this really obscure game that I used to play, and I actually purchased the soundtrack on Bandcamp because it was so good. What the heck was it called? No, the baby. Yeah, there's some loud noises, so she's getting upsetty. What the heck was the game called? What was the game about? Was it called Moon Hunters? I think it was called Moon Hunters. It was, you could play as a few different characters, maybe 6 different characters. You could play it multiplayer. I think it's called Moon Hunters. The soundtrack to that game is incredible. You have it? It's so good. It's really buggy, the game. I played it a lot, and it was unfortunately kind of buggy, but the soundtrack is crazy, and the game is really good. It is really good, yeah. Hi, Kirwand, how you doing? Happy Friday. Humanity's sacred daily ritual, sleep.
Got that out of your system?
Have a good eep, Cyber.
Do me a favor. Stay out of my way.
Also, I was right, she's very cool. The goose doing the gritty. I know.
Her name is a hushed whisper, for she'll spare no soul, spares them no thought in the relentless search for her sweet, sweet boy.
Interesting, I wonder if it's Neve, but probably
See
not.
anything you want? I need that golden coin.
This
back.
art is dope, I agree. I love this game so much. It's called Blackjack It. It is a blackjack roguelite. I love this game. I've only played it a few times. We're finally getting it back into rotation. I absolutely love Blackjack. And this game, it has fantastic art style, fantastic gameplay, amazing storyline too, I will tell you. The music is actually really good. It's kind of ambient, but it's very good. The characters are amazing. I can't speak highly enough of this game. Initial table slot's pretty good, but I really liked the Marble Eye. I thought this was fantastic. Put a Languish on top, that's good. I think we're going to spend a good amount here. Set the played value to 1, I do like that. Insight 2 is pretty good too. I don't want to bloat my deck too much though. Let's see if there's anything we might want to burn. Maybe the 8. I think I'll burn the 8. That's so cool, you can see the backs of them. Or which of your cards have markings. Burn. Your one brain cell is not strong enough to understand card games unless it's solitaire. I will tell you, it's funny that you say that because I've told chat this before. If you're not very good at card games, I would still highly recommend Blackjack. In my opinion, Blackjack is pretty simple. I mean, I think there's a decent enough skill ceiling, right? Skill cap, but I do think it's really easy. You basically just have to count to 21. It's not that hard. I do think you would like it. I love Blackjack. This game is a little bit more complex though because there's cards that do different things that don't happen in real life Blackjack, right? You have cards that, you know, you can see into the opponent's deck, you can burn your opponent's cards, you can drain them, so obviously that doesn't exist in real Blackjack. So this is much more complex, but I still think the game is really accessible. I do want to awaken and burn, so the bot path is looking pretty good. I don't like this early shop, so we might go up and then back down. Ooh, wild cards is kind of cool though. I think I'm gonna go for the wild cards down and up this way. Take any 2. Ooh, we got the Devour cards. Shuffle Languish, decrease all non-ace by 2. I'm not entirely sure why I would shuffle a lost soul card into their deck. I don't like a 7. I don't like a 7. I'm actually gonna skip, which feels kind of bad, but
Do we have to?
this is kind of tough because at first glance you think you want to keep the 6 out because it's safe. We could drain. Ooh, there's a lot of options here. This one's actually tough. Because if we keep the 6 out, it's safe because we could set it to 0. Of course, we have a guaranteed 10, but then I think the safest bet is to put the 6 out. And not drain? Oh, okay, well that'll make it pretty easy for me, huh? Hi Giant, how you doing? How's your Friday going? I can't complain. I really can't. I think we'll just do that.
All meaningless numbers.
Clone demon form and head strength on the funny hourglass. Let's go, dude. Sounds like a successful run to me. And Sir Gappa, what is it? "13 is not terrible. How do you tell when a song is always in your head? You would say that the song is stuck in your head. There's no adjective for it, you'd have to say the whole phrase. Yeah. I mean, we would win if she didn't go higher, but she's gonna go higher. Yeah. Kind of a stinky hand. We could try... I mean... These are all good. She'd bust on all of these. Wait, is this mine? This is my deck. Oh, it's insight. Could be like an earworm. Oh, that's a good point. No, that's a fancy way of saying it. I don't think that's very colloquial, but I do think you could say that. Maybe more in writing than anything else.
Is it over soon? Is the hurt you caused really worth it?
Alright, do we shop here or go to variety? We have a good amount of money, but I think I'll just go to variety. Let's see what we pull. Not bad. Put a language on top. This is pretty good. I think we just take this. Getting some good cards today. Let's see what we're burning. Now, what has been causing us problems? I will say there's no card that I really hate to see right now. If I had to thin out my deck, I think it's the 5. My cards are quite versatile. I think the 5 is just a little bit awkward, and we're getting to the point where I feel like we can calc when we're at certain numbers if we're going to bust or not, because all of our kind of high cards have multiple values on 0. So it's a very... it actually plays quite safe. Value increased by 1, okay. Wow, he is skinny. Ooh, we don't really want him having... I mean, this would give him a 19 anyway. It would give him a 14 and then 19, which would bust him. So this would guarantee him a 14. And then this would give him 19, so that's not good. We could guarantee him 14. 14 because he... that would be 21. I don't know if I want to give him this. 10 is kind of good. Let's not say we did. Apply broken. Oh, it's broken. Broken's the one that converts negative to positive and positive to negative, not burn. Drain and discard, that's good. We're pretty safe. You know what? You know what? He's so real for that. This is perfect 21. No. It sets it to 1, but it increases. Hold on. I have to remember because he increases us. So that's 11 and 10, which is 21, because they both increase by 1. So it is 21. The 11. Let's go. Fourteen's not terrible. Keep joining a boss fight with 24 Demon Force strength was not on your bucket list for today. Let's go. My dude's killing it on Feral Friday. I'm gonna pass. I'm getting greedy with this guy, but I think we can afford to. He's playing himself. Oh, you know what? Yeah, know what? It's a nice 20. Ended boss fight with 76 strength. Well, it should have been 6-7. That's the problem. So did you really win? What did that card say? Oh. Oh no, I shouldn't have played it on top. Oh my god, I'm a clown. I wasn't paying attention. Nikki, you distracted me. Gonna put you back in emote only mode. I mean, I could stop. I could stop at any time. Okay, it's safer to put this here and put it at a 0. Alright, little bit scuffed there. Let's try to pay more attention here. Increase the amount of cards that can be burned in the burn event. That's pretty good. Add 2 random awakened heart cards to your deck. Okay, I don't like random. I do like awakened. I don't play with the heart cards very often, so I think... Wow, Turtley, that wasn't even close. I Oh, it's so tough. Also, why does this have an exclamation point by it? I don't know what that means. I think the furnace is better, but I kind of want to go for the heart of the cards. Oh, I gotta go for the furnace. I don't want to ruin this run, man. I'm gonna ruin the run. My deck is so good. I can't. But the fun of it. Is it fun to lose? This is not bad if I burn the 6. Can I see the map? Oh no, I can't burn the 6. Winning is more fun. See, now you get me. Awaken or coins? Gotta awaken, right? I got nothing left to awaken. Discard, raise 1 exploit, drain. Drain is good on a multiple values 0, so I think I'm gonna go for that. I'm really a big fan of drain on the multi-value 0. It's so safe, right? You drain it, and worst case you're about to bust, and it just resets.
Oh, I didn't know where you went. I was scared. Did you see the laughing lady? Maybe it's okay if we play a little.
Now, with Niv, I think his name is Niv, it's kind of hard to play around him, right? Because he has his trains and they're quite unpredictable, but I try to keep my safer cards more towards the center in the hopes that if he moves, I keep my lower value cards so I don't bust and he would be the one to bust. But you can't really guarantee that no matter what, because again, the trains are really unpredictable. Dude, I'm not gonna get above a 10. Okay, so we can see here, if he were to place this down, we don't mind that, because it gives me space. So I feel like we want him to play this. We don't want him to have Devours, and we want to keep his values low. 10, 15, we don't want him to have a 19 though. Let's try that. Gives me a little space. Okay. Kinda wanna mark this.
That's the highest one.
You know what? I think I'm gonna... I kinda wanna sleeve this one. Oh crap, I actually should have played. I forgot that you can still play after you sleeve. Because he passed. Okay, that's bad on my part. That's bad.
I didn't touch a card.
I would have won that. I would have won that round.
The laughing lady. She's so happy.
I do like the special dialogue. Can't believe I could have won that last round. At least I won this one, but so stinky. 10 and 9's real good. And we could just put a languish on top for fun. Not mad about a 19. The Devours do scare me. Oh boy. He's just gonna keep going. Wow.
I don't really care if I lose.
Handed that one to me, huh? This is fine. Actually I don't want to activate this. It would fill one of his slots with a small number. So It's a safe card, but you know what? I do think we activate this. Yeah. Let's go. I think we're fine to skip this. It doesn't really make a difference. Let's activate it. Just in case I need the space, in case he does something weird with trains. Oh, You don't want to start with a drain because you're probably not gonna have good drain options. 10 and a 4, but the 4 could be a 0, so I think this is good. We just play both to get the languish out. And then put the next card on the 10. Well, pair it with the 10, I should say. You know, it's funny because I don't know. Play the named card into the target slots. This will not activate card slot effects, but it will count towards artifact activations that trigger from cards played. These cards are removed from the deck at the end of the encounter. I don't see very many scenarios where you would fill your other slots with -1s of hearts. I can see some niche scenarios, but I have to think on it a little bit more, I think. It's pretty good. We sit at the 19, and hopefully he doesn't do any funny business. He does have a Devour, there's a chance. That's fine.
We can take turns winning and losing.
Dude, he's trying to win trade me. Drain opposing? That's fine. It's a little risky, but... that's fine, Ooh, we're quite safe here. I say we throw this on here, it's a little risky. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's think about this carefully. So we're at a 12. So if we just... the 6 we want to keep. I mean, we could get to 19. This is not gonna work.
I pass now.
Trying to think if we want to do that. I actually think this is good. To pull it up to an 8, I think this gives us more flexibility. I mean, it doesn't matter if we bust now. Hold on. If we... okay, we're gonna have to think really hard here. So this is gonna turn us 1 clockwise, which means he'd get my 9. Hi, Alune. Hi! Did you guys hear her? She meowed into the mic. Hi, baby. That was my princess. Princess, I gotta do math. I gotta count to 21. Hi, Nita. How's your Friday going? Alright, let's do some math, okay, princess? You ready? You ready to count with me? Love the tail, I know. She feels really nice today. I brushed her a bunch. I brush her every day, but... alright, let's do some math, princess, okay? So... he would essentially get -5, so that puts him at 15. I would get +5. Wait. I would get -9, that would put me at 10. I get +5. Wouldn't we both be at 15? Let's activate this. 14 and 18. Ah, yes, of course. Just as I calculated. I'm a little bit distracted right now, Alun. Wait. I can put this on the Devour? Gain 7. Wait. Wait. I'm a genius.
Did I count wrong?
Language card is good, just activate. Man, I wish I could just be a blackjack streamer. It's so fun. I love blackjack. Trying to think. Hi. So this would go 1, do I want to do that? Kind of. Yeah, I actually think it would be a good idea. I think this is a good idea. Activate. Because he's gonna be so low with his numbers here. This is good. We're in a good spot. Yeah. Devours are scary. Okay, it would exploit 2, which we don't need to do. I say we pass. I think we'll be okay. Where's he getting this money from? Isn't he out of money? Dude went in his mom's wallet.
Why did it take you so long to come back? Why do you never stay? Are you gonna do that again? I hate that you leave all the time.
Do we get his deck now? I don't remember which level you get the deck at, but I'm really hoping we get another deck, because as much as I'm liking the current one, I want to see some of the others. How have you been, Nita? How's your Friday?
In his darkest moments, his mother is there for him. But the more Niv plays, the more he finds himself lost and forgotten. How could a lone child find his way through hell?
I'm pretty sure that is her. I do think that is the woman that we played against earlier. I think that is
What?
Niv's mom. So it seems like she's trying to find her way back to Niv, and Niv thinks that he's being abandoned, but she's trying to get to him. I don't know how it works with these guys. I suppose they can't really interact with each other at will, because I know that they know each other. A lot of these characters seem to know each other, but I don't know if they're able to visit each other. I guess not, because otherwise the mother would be visiting him. The first time you sleeve Insight 1 coin at the start of encounter, increase the cost of their leftmost table slot. Burn 2 cards. Ooh. I kind of like my deck though. My card stays marked, right? It does. We'll go for this. The 2 impulse cards. It's kinda good. Exploit, insight, exploit. Actually, I think I'm just gonna do that. I wanna play it safe here. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see if we can get through this in 30 minutes. I'll do my best. What route do we want to go? Burning cards is not bad, but we don't really need to burn anything. 1 impulse at the start of each round. That's kind of tough. I don't think I want to fight that guy if it's at all possible. Another shop is not bad. We do have a lot of money, so I think we head down towards the shop. Do we want awaken or double up? Probably double up. We can go double up into. No, we can't burn. Probably awaken then. Because with double up, I always want to burn one of them. So we go awaken, then we head down. I'm pretty sure. I think we just go for that. Now, what do we burn here? I kind of like most of our deck. Maybe the 3? There's nothing really wrong with the 3, but I think we can burn this. Oh, we can burn 2, I forgot. You got some blueberry mini muffins? Oh, that sounds so good. What's your favorite kind of muffin? I think blueberry is up there. I think corn muffins are really good. I mean, pretty much any cake can be made into a muffin or a cupcake, right? So I do like corn muffins though. I'd maybe have to go for corn muffins. Banana nut. Ooh, good answer. Good answer. Bran muffin toasted with butter and jelly. Okay, good answer. I mean, there's no wrong answer for what's your favorite muffin, right? Do I get rid of the other 3? I love Insight 3 though. I think we'll skip. I'm liking my deck.
Draw. Now.
Don't get too funky with it. Pistachio? I've never had pistachio. I still have to have pistachio sweets. It might be good to get rid of stinky cards, right?
Thief. Cheater.
So we... Okay. In theory, we win this. We don't want to drain here. It's a little too risky, so we skip and we pass, and we should win off of this. 18's not bad. Actually, it's a guaranteed 19. We take that. We get it off the 10. A lot of people don't like pistachio, including you. Okay, I could understand. I mean, I get it. Maybe not a whole pound, but close. I like pistachios a lot, but I've never had a pistachio flavored thing. I've only had pistachios. I do want to try pistachio ice cream because people say it's good. Okay, my plans have been foiled. What is he at? I can't see. He's at 7. I know the problem with pistachios is once I start eating, I don't want to stop. It's not ideal. Discard their cards. Oh, it's not ideal, but I think we can win this. Yeah, we're good.
You thief!
Okay, let's see what we're working with here. The 2 impulse cards on top. Not bad. Discard their cards. Okay. Raise 1, exploit 2. These are pretty good. I do like this. I think I'm gonna take this. I don't think there's anything I want to awaken. It's not bad. It does take up a spot on our table though, so I think I might just do that and run. Gain 5 coins or wild cards. We gotta go for the wild cards, right? Shuffle 2 question mark cards in their deck at the start of each round. That's fine. These are a tough sell. As much as I like... increase the the value of all of their cards by 2. It could be good, and it is a 9, but I'd want to get rid of the 4. This is actually a pretty good card. I think I'm gonna take this. It's actually pretty cool, because you can pretty much just force them to bust at will. We'll see. Not a fan of the 4, but maybe we just let it eat the 4, you know? That's pretty cool. A faint star emerges from the inky black. Okay, so these are what the question mark cards are. They're the ones with no value that have art on them. That's pretty good. What? Bruh. Okay. Lovely. I think I'll skip. Yeah, just pass. We win this. We win this. This guy's going crazy. That was the craziest path to 21 I've ever seen in my life. Gotta give it to him, really. Eat the 4, I don't want it. We know how I feel about 4s in this game, even though it's my favorite number. You know what, you can have the 3 too, I don't care. We should be fine, we're 21, man. Come on, dude. Insane. I don't think we can get high enough here. I mean, I'm kind of scared to ever pass with this guy, but what can I do? There's no chance I win this. Oh god. Oh. I think we win this hand, though. I'm trying to think. I think we skip this. And we do- oh god. He's crazy. This dude just does whatever the heck he wants. I mean, I'm stuck in a... I think we call it at the 16. Oh wait, this maintains the whisper. I could have gone to 17, that's my bad. I didn't realize it, unless this one just had, oh, this one I think had the whisper on it anyway. Give me a break. Hooey. That's a 9, and under it's the 11 and 1. Oh, he's out? Okay, nice. I feel like he was just pummeling me. And 2 awakened club cards at the start of each round. Sleeve 1 random card from your deck. I like that. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Double up and gain 6 coins. Let's go for the 6 coins for some padding. After the shop. Put 2 impulse cards. What a languish. I do like these. I think we go for this, and then we go for the money. Alright, round 2.
You can't keep running from me.
Evil
What did
plays
I
cards.
do to
Evil?
deserve such
Evil?
disrespect?
Plays
You
cards
run
to your
from
side too.
past like it's poison. When will you show up for the woman who gave you her all? And of course there's me, who made you a home when no one else would. Everything anyone ever gave burned to the ground. Are the cinders of your life still keeping you warm, I wonder?
I feel like based on what he's saying now, I wonder if our sleeve is rotated out because of our item, our wild card. I think he's implying we are Niv's dad. Because Niv asked us why we leave. So I think it is pretty heavily implied that we are his father. Pretty interesting.
Go to hell!
The plot thickens. Ooh-wee, that's starting off strong, huh? It does rotate. Minus 16 is a lot. That is a lot. Let's see if we can start
Fiend of a woman.
etching up the
Still wish
bleeding.
you'd never met.
Drain and discard. Okay. We did stop the bleeding. Should we discard his cards? They're pretty safe cards, but he's running out of slots. We don't want him at a 12. We don't really want him doing this either, but... So he's got a really safe hand. I could try to play into this, but... It's gonna be hard for me to even get over a 16. He's not dumb enough to just keep playing. I mean, he could, because he's got a 0 on it. I think we just lose this one. Oh, we can choose to not activate it. I actually didn't know that. Okay. It's actually not a bad situation to be in. I'm not confident we're gonna win this round, but we're in a much better position than we were. His hubris is getting the better of him. Ooh. There's very little I can do about that. Gotta give it to him. He's really working for it. I didn't really want to mark this card either, but it's okay. At least they're hollow, right?
About time.
Hi Mimikyu, I hope you had an enjoyable break. How have you been?
Let's see if you can handle this.
Well, we can get 21, but... C'est la vie, huh? I think this is good. And we just have to pass. Ah, well. Listen, we put up a good fight on that one. We have either a 10 or an 11 on that. Which is really good with our sleeved 9.
Do you even know what to do with that?
So, I am a little bit afraid he's going to decrease the value of our cards. If he doesn't... Oof. He doesn't go too crazy with it. Okay. Yeah, he's gotta pull it eventually, right? Okay. I mean, we could start with insight. Either way. Let's put it here so we know that the 3 is coming.
This doesn't change anything.
Okay, my 3 got sleeved. Oh boy. We're starting off really bad here. I don't know if we can salvage this one. He'd probably have to bust.
Done.
We do have Devour, which would increase his cards by 2. If it increases all of them, he busts. Wait. Okay, because he has the alternate numbers. Okay, well, I really, messed that one up. Okay, so it increases the alt numbers as well. I do recall that. And then they just swap. Ooh, that really stinks. That is so unfortunate. It's unfortunate too, because I just didn't know. Okay, we should be... Wait, am I silly? No, this is... Oh no, wait, I had a 3. But I lose anyway because he has a 12. This is impossible to win. Because of his 12. So I think there's actually nothing I can do. Wait, we could drain his card. We could drain his card. And then set it to 0. Okay.
You're only making things worse for yourself.
I'm saying there's a chance. We have a guaranteed 19 if we want. That's crazy.
Set.
I mean, what can I do, really?
Never measure up.
We are really neck and neck. This could easily go either way. Oh no. I don't like the 4. I am out of money. There's nothing I can do. Why is it letting me pull a card though? Because I can't sleeve it or put it down. It's just letting me even though I don't have money? Wait, why is it letting me play them? Oh, it eats from here. I actually didn't know that. Oh, that really increases my options now, doesn't it? We should be fine. I would have to pull a 2.
Pass. Go to hell.
We can do this. Insight 3 is really good. Let's put that... We'll put that here. It doesn't really matter. 2 is fine. This is fine. I don't like this. I'm gonna put this at the bottom. We just need to pull ourselves out of this. Okay, because this was already devoured, that's when I activate it. I don't think we want to raise his cards. We want to keep him low. And then we play this. We have to hope. We really just have to hope. Let's go. Ooh.
I can't keep going like this. We had a home. And you threw it all away for what? A short high? I took you in when you were just a kid. I took responsibility for you. I never thought I'd see you grow up to be this shell of a person.
Dang. Ooh, Ooh, we get his cards, yo. We did it. Hey, let's go. What a good run. That was very satisfying. That last fight was really difficult. Ooh, the flames cards would actually be really fun to play with. They seem kind of difficult too. Oh wow. And teeth, this is sick. Oh my god, I love this game. Ooh. I like his deck. Oh, I can't wait. I will say, so far, my favorite thing to unlock is the characters' decks. I really, really like them. I really like how the suit cards interact with each other and stuff, so this will be interesting. Increase your sleeve size by 1. Ooh, that's nice. Play a card out of your sleeve and get 21. Ah, nice. Increase size of the winner's pot by 1. Win a round with cards from 5 different suits. Yeah, we did get a lot of unlocks on his fight. Hey Joe, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. Oh my god, that was such a good round. Well, thank you guys for sitting with me through this. I do love this game a lot. For anyone who's new here, please consider joining the Discord server. Highly recommend it. It's pinned in Twitch chat. Everyone there is fantastic. I can't speak highly enough of the Discord server and the people in it. Seriously, it's very active. Everyone's awesome. Let me, and thank you guys so much for the treasure train and the support earlier. I am so sorry that the on-screen alerts didn't work completely. I am genuinely really sorry. It's a problem that keeps happening to me, so I will look into it, but it seems like refreshing the browser source fixed it. We will see. So I'm really, really sorry, but please know that I saw everything, and I appreciate it so much, and I am at a loss for words. So thank you guys so much. Dotbot, Nikki, and Copy. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate all you guys. Let's see if any of the friends are on. Please, guys, consider sticking around for the raid. It helps me out a lot. You get channel points, and you might find a new streamer that you enjoy watching. We're probably gonna raid one of the friends. Hopefully there's a friend on. Let's take a look. Ooh, we do have Roy on, and I've been meaning to pop into his stream. So let's go raid Roy. He's a good friend of mine. He is a mature stream. He's a little unhinged sometimes, but fantastic guy. He's playing Pokemon Unite. He's playing some Dragonite. So please, go show him some love. He's a good friend of mine. You can hit him with the raid message if you'd like. Here's the raid message for subscribers. Here's the raid message for those that are not subscribed. Or you can just say hi to him. He knows me. Alright guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me, I really appreciate it. I will be live again tomorrow, 6 PM EST on VTuber with Pokemon Unite Casuals and Slay the Spire 2 with Crowd Control. So, thank you guys for being here, I appreciate it, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night, and I will see you all tomorrow night. Good night guys.